everyone! I'm here with the business kit and I cannot wait to share what's in it and how I would use these products. And oh my gosh, it's only 3 days. So much has happened even in the last week. I just want to share with you to be prepared that it could be super busy. It could be super crazy. There has been a US direct sales company that was food focused that has just announced they're going out of business. So there are a lot more people interested in our opportunity than we could ever have predicted, of course. So, I would encourage you to just be excited about being, are you going to be one of the first 5,000 consultants? Are you going to be a founding consultant? Are you going to be one of the first 100 on Team Kayal or in the Kayal organization? Regardless, if you're starting right now, you're going to be one of the first consultants anywhere in the USA to join Epicure. And I am so excited for all of you that are starting in July because of course you're getting your free conference registration when you start in July. So, I know there's perks for the first 500, and though that's going to go fast. So don't count on being one of the first 500. If you are, that's a nice bonus. It doesn't matter. You're getting $500 or close to that of amazing materials. You're getting a business. You're getting everything you need, and you're going to get to be one of the first consultants in the USA to be a founding consultant to launch Epicure. So I'm so excited. Just think, a few years from now about all the amazing lives that you're going to be able to impact. I live the absolute most blessed life because I get to share great food and health with people everywhere, and I'm so excited that you're going to be able to do the same. And I don't think you can even comprehend how much good you're going to be able to do in the world over the next few years and the next few days and months and years. So let's jump into this kit. I've only seen the things on the top. I can't wait to go through this and show you what's here. So as you open it, look how beautiful that is. Isn't that just stunning, this gorgeous box? There's the other half. There's a little secret slide off. And look what's on here. How stunning is that, right? This is a beautiful piece that you can use at your classes. You can put it in your office to remind yourself of everything that's great about Epicure and our good food mission. So that comes right off the top of our beautiful box. Let's see what else we have in here. I just want a way to hold that up there because I love it so much, but I'll just keep showing you how gorgeous that is. So we have a package of paperwork. This is one of the things, I know you're going to want to get to the spices right away, but this is super important, so make sure you get this out. This is going to give you all sorts of information that you need, and it's right on the top of your kit. Okay, so look at this. Catalogs. So you're going to get one pack of catalogs. You're actually going to get two. There's another one a little bit further down, but you're going to get 2 packs. So you're going to get 20 catalogs, and then of course you've got your online catalog. When you do your first classes, you're going to want to, maybe keep your catalogs and get them back from people and let them know that when you're able to place their order in August, you can ship them a catalog with their order. So you don't need to have them keeping your catalogs when you don't have as many as you might want, especially if I know some people are planning to do a number of classes in later July and early August. Keep your catalogs for yourself, use them for your classes, and then ship a catalog to your guests if they really want a paper copy. Although now, with it online, a lot of people will be happy with that. Okay. Epic Life Journal. I love the Epic Life program. I am down 70 pounds, maintaining that, feeling fantastic. I will go into the Good Food Real Results and Epic Life Challenge in other videos. And of course, if anybody has questions, just start popping them on this video and I will answer them at the end. But this is the journal. So this allows you to organize your food, track how you're feeling. This is a really key component to the Epic Life Challenge, and you get one to start with. And of course you get some opportunity brochures because you're going to have all sorts of people looking to join your business. So you're going to be wanting these, and of course as soon as you have the opportunity, be buying more of these because you're going to want a lot of them. So you're going to have 10 of them to start. you have got some invoices. Now you can always order online, and though, you know, you might want some paper copies as well. And then our fantastic host envelopes. You're getting a whole pack of these. It gives your host, it tells them who and how to invite. It gives them all the steps to hosting a successful class. And look how gorgeous these are. You just pop a couple of catalogs inside. I would pop in an opportunity brochure because our hosts are most likely to be our first business partners. So I'd be popping one of those in as well. Okay, your apron. How fantastic are you going to look in your professional chef's apron at your classes? And of course it has purple ties because it goes so well with Epicure. Now, good food results, you got more things in there. You get the cookbook or the guide. From a lot of my customers, I call it the cookbook because there's 100 recipes in here. Even if they're not looking to follow the Good Food Real Results program and lifestyle, a lot of people get the collection as a host half price item because they want the recipes and they just want that massive amount of 100 plus delicious, healthy recipes that they can cook. And it really can be as simple as pick a breakfast, a lunch, and a dinner, a dessert if you want one, and eat them. Like seriously, the Epic lifestyle and the Good Food Real Results can be that simple. And if they want a meal plan, it's in here. If they want to track and organize, it's in here. And of course, all the science behind our healthy living lifestyle program is here as well. So this collection, the Epic Life collection, is my #1 host half priced item because it is such a great crazy deal and hosts love it. It's almost like a kitchen starter kit. Okay, so that's that one. Oh my gosh, I haven't even started on the box and I've already got a pile. I love this. Okay, let's talk pudding because dessert first, right? So you can absolutely make the most delicious chocolate pudding. It's just a quick stir up instant pudding mix and it's good for you. It's got much less sugar. And did you know that those pudding mixes in the store, some of that brown color isn't the cocoa, it's the yellow dye and the blue and the red dye. Like what the heck? Why do we have food dyes in our pudding? Of course, not in Epicure. So that you're getting 2 chocolate puddings in there, and you're getting my obsession. This has got to be one of my favorite products. I cannot get enough of the mac and cheese. And hello to whoever joined us. I can't see who that is, but I'm so glad you've joined us. So that is our mac and cheese. Use it on popcorn, put it on zucchini noodles. It's just so good with everything. Now samples. I had a lot of people saying, do you have samples that we can give to our hosts or give out to people? We absolutely do, and you're getting a bunch of them in your kit. So you're getting your 10 guacamole mix samples, and you would make that with 1 avocado. You're getting 10 of the 3 onion dip, and that's like an onion replacer, right? If you don't want to chop an onion, use a tablespoon of this. It's also a great way to get onion flavor in food for people that don't like the texture of onion. Okay, so that's a really handy thing. CCB stands for cheese, chive, and bacon. It's got our vegetarian pinto bean bacon in there, and this is one of our top sellers. I think it's actually our top seller in the company. It's extraordinary. Try it in your mashed potatoes, even in a meatloaf. Like it's just so good on everything. Okay, now another sample. We have got your vegan protein blend. You're getting 3 samples so people can make themselves a delicious smoothie with our vegan blend. You can give it a try. If you know anybody who has tried vegan protein powders, make sure to have them taste ours. People that use a lot of vegan protein know that it's like usually super gritty. Ours is so smooth. A lot of my protein powder is actually sold just by sampling a tiny little bit of protein. I just give a little spoon and they just take a little taste and people fall in love with it just from that. I don't even have to make a smoothie. That is enough to have them see that it's really not gritty like they're used to, and it's extraordinarily delicious. Okay, our cruet. Look at this. This has measurements on it. Like this actually saves you so much time in the kitchen and dishes. You don't have to get out those measuring cups to make yourself a salad dressing. So that's our salad dressing cruet. Measurements right on it. You can make any different dressing in it. And that's super handy. And I love that in my door, my fridge, all I have is a couple of these. And if you want to keep track of what dressing you have in it, you can always write on it with a glass pen. So that's what I do, and I write the name of my dressing right on it. Okay, tongs. You know what? My #1 use for these is grabbing things out of high cupboards because they're silicone and they're grippy, and I can reach right up there in my top cupboard where I can't reach my things, and I grab things with this. People laugh at me all the time when I talk about that. I am 5'6", but still I can't reach my bottles on the top shelf, and in addition to being great in your kitchen for regular cooking, they are great for grabbing things. Okay, so short people, be prepared, you need a set of these. Okay, more samples, lemon dilly. So, lemon dilly, CCB, and 3 onion are what you would combine to make our delicious, extraordinary cheese dip. If you're not familiar with that recipe yet, I have a lighter version. It uses some Greek yogurt. It is so good. You know what? People are shocked when I make it, and they're like, you know what? This is actually not that bad for me when I've made the light version, and it's crazy delicious, and people think that it is so crazy unhealthy, but it's actually not. All right, we're still not even scratched the surface of this kit. Portion scoops. So these are super handy for the Epic Life Challenge and the Good Food Real Results. And you can just simply use these to portion your food and make sure you're getting the right quantities of the right food at every meal, and there's a little chart that explains how to use them. Summerberry dip. This is such a great product for using in your day. I did not know that my phone, I thought I had it on Do Not Disturb, but maybe my sister called twice and it was overridden. My apologies for that. So we've got summerberry fruit dip. You know those flavored oatmeals? Use that instead. It's so much better for you. So this, and when it has a red color, it's not food coloring in Epicure, of course, because we don't do that. The red coloring in our summerberry comes from things like fruit, of course, and hibiscus, which gives that great color. Okay, 4-in-1 spice spoon. Super handy, one of the favorite things that you will have in your kitchen, because this spoon goes right in your spice jars, right? How handy is that? And you can do your tablespoon, teaspoon, half teaspoon, all on that same spoon, easy peasy. Okay, Prep Pro paring knife. So this is the smaller knife. This is the perfect size for all those small jobs that you're doing. That is a ceramic blade. It won't turn pink with your red things. It won't turn yellow with anything else. And I love that it's got that beautiful protective sleeve so you can keep it protected and it's not banging around in your drawer. Okay, and it comes in this beautiful gift box, and it's a great way to give somebody you love a great handy knife. Okay, let's dive into meal kits now. What have we got here? Italian meal kit. So as you know, Epicure is all about delicious, fast, healthy meals on the table, and Italian is one of the 3 meal kits you're getting in your kit. The meal kits all come with recipe cards that show how to use the products and all sorts of extra recipes. And the average meal in our meal kits is under $3 per serving. That's including the cost of the Epicure and your groceries. You cannot go wrong with that. And here's the thing, with Freshbox and those other companies, you still have to cook the food. It's not cooked for you. So with your Epicure meal kit, you're going to be able to get your own fresh ingredients, use what's in your freezer, use what's in your garden, and make delicious, healthy meals without all that packaging and for way less cost. And your customers are gonna fall in love with this. Okay, so in the Italian, we have our marinara. You just 20 minutes, add that to some tomato sauce, and in 20 minutes you've got a delicious marinara. We've got in there balsamic, add your oil, add your vinegar, whichever style you like, right? I don't only use that with balsamic vinegar, I use it with any style of vinegar, and it's delicious. Hey Tammy. Also in here we have some Alfredo. You know what, I was like, really, can Alfredo out of a package be good? Truly, always the skeptic, this stuff is crazy delicious. You know, now with all Epicure, you might need to add a little salt, because we don't add much salt because we allow you to add your own, okay? So keep that in mind. So good. I have, you know, that hamburger, that hash brown casserole recipe with the cheese and the mushroom soup and da-da-da? Make it with your Alfredo. So much better, out of this world good. You're gonna love it. Okay, our next meal kit, Mexican. This is one of my favorite cooking classes, the Good Mexican. Of course, again, we have recipe cards. In here we have nacho cheese dip, so you can use that to make a delicious dip. I also love to throw the nacho in my rice by making Mexican food. We have fajita. Of course, this is an all-round generic seasoning. It's gonna make delicious fajitas, and though you can use it sorry, I just gotta touch my phone again. You can use it for anything, okay? Next here, guacamole. I've gotta say, this is the best guacamole. I have people call me and say, you know what, like I need 4 of those because they love avocado so much that they use it so much and they make guacamole every couple of days. I love at the end of the season when avocados are fresh and plentiful and cheap, I make a ton of guacamole, like sometimes a jar or 2 worth, and I freeze it in small containers, and then I don't have to wait for avocados to be ripe, right? I don't have to plan a week in advance and buy avocados and wait for them to be ripe so I can have dinner. I can take a frozen guacamole right out of the freezer and have dinner. The other thing in there is our salsa mix. You can add it to fresh tomatoes. Of course, it's coming up on tomato season. It's going to be extraordinary. Add a little lime juice, add some cilantro if you like, and you've got a delicious salsa. Of course, if you don't have fresh tomatoes, you can totally do it with canned, and it's amazing. It's a bit spicy, so I actually would recommend you start with about half of what the jar says. I always call it medium, in Mexican version, it's probably a little bit spicy, maybe more like a medium hot for Canadians. So just try it with about half what the jar says, add more to your own taste. And then our Greek kit. Oh my gosh, who doesn't love Greek food? Of course, more recipe cards, Greek salad dressing. This is also can be used as any Greek seasoning. I just add a little garlic to it and I have a great Greek seasoning to put on anything. Lemon dilly. This is a classic. You're getting the samples, of course, in your kit as well. This classic makes the best tzatziki, and I use it anywhere that calls for dill. It's basically like amped up, delicious dill. So any recipe that you have that calls for dill, throw that in instead. You'll be amazed. Spinach. You know that Knorr spinach dip recipe that probably a lot of you know? This makes very much the same dip, but without all the weird chemicals, right? Because we don't do that in Epicure. And the recipes on here are fantastic. And then of course souvlaki, because what Greek kit would be complete without souvlaki? A little bit of lemon, olive oil, put that on your chicken or your pork, and you have got a delicious souvlaki dinner. Okay, there's rest of the catalogs. And of course in here we have got these beautiful cutting mats. They've got a non-slip backing, so they won't slide around on your when you're cutting on your counter. And you've got 4 of those so that you can set up your stations for your cooking classes. Okay, a funnel. This is very handy for filling your little cruet. The citrus press. This thing rocks. Look, can you believe how much stuff is coming out of here for $150? That's wild. Okay. If you don't have a citrus press, you're going to be shocked and amazed. And even if you have one, if you've got one of those tourney style, you're never going to go back. So the beauty of this citrus press is that when I squeeze my lemon and lime, it actually squeezes out some of the essential oils in the skin. So I make sure that I scrub my lemon or my lime well because I want to get those beautiful essential oils expressed out without any dirt. And this thing is so sturdy, so heavy duty. You're going to love it. I use this at almost every cooking class because a lot of the recipes, are going to call for some lemon or lime because if you've ever seen the show Salt, Fat, Acid, Heat, acid's a key ingredient in most recipes. Okay, now prep bowls. I could not imagine my kitchen without these. Check out these little bowls. There's 4 of them in here. They come with the nice tight fitting lids. They've got measurements on them. So when you're making something in your prep bowl, you don't have to dirty a measuring cup as well. Just take the measurements right off the prep bowl. I have had liquids in the fridge in my prep bowl. The bowl's been knocked over. The liquid stayed on the bowl. They're not all over my fridge. So I can't say enough about these bowls. I think I probably have 2 or 3 sets going in my kitchen at all times. Okay, got a few more things in here. Aha, we've got our other cutting board. So we've got our heavier duty non-slip cutting board. It's got the little feet on the back. So if you're looking for a heavy duty cutting board, you've got that one to use as well. And then my favorite product, our steamer. This steamer saves me so much time in the kitchen. And I gotta say, like when we first came out with microwave cookware, I was like, I've had that, overthawed chicken that is like rubbery and weird, or overthawed my ground beef and I get like that stuff that I feed to the dogs. In a steamer, that doesn't happen. So I started with thawing in my steamer, And then I realized I can make the best broccoli in 2 minutes. I can cook an entire chicken in here in 23 minutes. Like what? So I use it for all sorts of things now. 10-minute rice, start to finish, no pressure up, pressure down like a pressure cooker. Just 10 minutes and it's done. So this is one of my favorite things. You know, and if you don't use a microwave, I'm not here to convince you to use one. We've got other tools as well, but I would encourage you to do some research. I've got a lot of articles. I can happily send you them. You know, the microwaves of today are not the microwaves when they came out, right? We're not even using the same cell phones from 5 years ago. Technology has changed, and there are articles and studies that show you that actually cooking your vegetables in the microwave, steaming them in a steamer, not just throwing them in the microwave because that would be weird, but cooking them in a steamer actually retains more nutrients, right? How fantastic is that? So that is your kit. Keep your gorgeous box. Maybe, I don't know what you'd keep it for, but I love this box so much. Even the inside is just beautiful. So when your kit arrives, go in your customer group and do an unboxing. Show them all of the fantastic things they're going to receive if they choose to join you in business. Now keep in mind, our business kit is for people that want to have a business. People that go, oh, you know what, I want to try a bunch of Epicure. This isn't for them. They want to try a bunch of Epicure, maybe like have a class, get the Epic Life collection. When people want to start a business, whether it's, you know, to make themselves a $5,000 a month or more income, whether it's to make $100 a month, or whether it's simply to share with family and friends and support their own spice habit, which is how come I started, that is the ideal person to sign up and get our business kit. I'm going to show you again how beautiful this is. Look at that gorgeousness. So that is your business kit. They will start shipping within 2 to 3 days. They will be shipped. They will arrive in 3 to 7 days anywhere in the continental US. And then of course you have until the end of September, right, for month 1 of your Epicure business. So that's your business kit. I don't see any questions popping up yet, but if you have some, post them below. I will also post the flyers so you can see everything on the list. Gives you ideas how to use the product. And oh my gosh, it's 3 days. Can you believe it? So it's going to be crazy busy. I'm so excited for you to be one of the first maybe 5,000 consultants in Canada. And you know, keep in mind with that other company going out of business, things are going to change. Things are going to be moving fast. Things are going to be exciting. I'm going to stay on top of all of it. I'm going to keep you on top of all of it. I think this could be bigger than we ever expected. And you know what? Even if we crash the system first day with people trying to order kits, fantastic. We are on fire and I love it. And we are doing everything to maintain and grow and just be ready for the wild, exciting ride that is ahead as we launch Epicure into the USA. Thank you, everyone. Make sure to post your questions. I am working daily. I am in the office, training, coaching, mentoring, here for you. Don't delay to shout out. Send me a message. Text me. My phone number 250-681-3262. You can send me a text as well. As soon as I am working again, I will get back to you. Of course, you can call me. I cannot wait to work with you. New consultant trainings will be twice a week. It'll be the same training offered twice so you can fit it to your schedule. And I cannot wait to see you on those Zoom trainings. Thank you, everyone, and dream big because this is amazing. Bye.